Hey, Mama, you want to know how I stay sane each and every week as a busy mom? I homeschool 3 kids. I'm managing their therapy appointments and their other activities that they're involved in. Plus, I run a business, so I get what it feels like to be busy. And honestly, this is the biggest thing I do each and every week that brings me calm and helps keep me safe. Planning my week doesn't make everything perfect, but it does help protect my peace, and it definitely brings me some calm each and every week. And I'm able to manage our full life with more intention and have time for what truly matters. So today I'm walking you through how I plan my week in a way that actually works for our real life. I don't wait till Monday to plan the week. I actually plan it either the Friday before or the Thursday before the week actually starts. And the first thing I do is I write down my non-negotiables. Some of those things that are included are the kids' speech and OT sessions, JJ's Learning Center, Lily's piano, and any doctor's or dentist appointments we have that week. I add my homeschool blocks in the morning, which include what we will be doing for school each and every day. I add my work hours in the afternoon, and I make sure I have gym schedule written down. I don't try to fill every hour. I just want to give each day a rhythm. I only focus on 3 main priorities for my day plus 3 main priorities for work. That's made a huge difference for my stress level. Mama, this isn't just about managing appointments and having a checklist. I have created something called the 5M method, and honestly, this is what saves me each and every week. I am able to plan for life, not just tasks. It helps me simplify everything that matters without burning out. Let me walk you through what that looks like inside my life. With therapies, homeschooling, and running a business, I find meal planning really comes in handy. So I like to mark down what we're having for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I do snacks too. That way, if I'm busy helping one kid with school, the other kid is hungry and wants their snack, they can grab it. Or if one kid wants their lunch earlier, they know what we're having. Plus, dinner time is not a stress for me anymore because I already know what we're having. Once my meal plan is filled out, I then make my grocery list. My next M is maintaining the house, and each and every day I do something to help keep our house maintained because honestly, I don't like cleaning. I do not want to spend an entire day cleaning, so I break it up into each and every day, and I never feel overwhelmed. It's just a little bit of a reset here or there. It could be a 10-minute reset on a busy day, and on my less busy days, I'll spend 30 minutes cleaning my bathroom or doing 2 different resets. And that's how my kids work too. We just break everything up into days so our weekends are more open and we can have more fun. My third M is mom life, and this is where I give myself permission to breathe. As moms, we're so busy and we tend to put everyone else's needs in front of ours, and we don't stop to take care of ourselves. And that is something that has to change. I have found by giving myself permission to breathe, I am able to show up better for myself and for my family. So what I do is I get up before everyone else, I do my devotions, I have quiet time, I write my affirmations, and I journal. This all takes about 45 minutes, and you might not have that much time, and that's perfectly okay. But taking the time to journal, write affirmations, and spending time with God is so important. You can definitely shorten it, and some days it is a little bit shorter because I don't have time. But I also give myself time to work out because when I work out, I feel better about myself and I know I'm taking care of my body. I also will give myself time to rest in the afternoon, whether it's I just sit down for 5 minutes, enjoy a cup of tea or coffee, something that just lets me reset for the rest of the day. My fourth M is mindset. This is where I stop and I really look at what's going on for the next week. I try to gauge how I feel. Does it feel overwhelming? Does it feel manageable? And I like to have a Bible verse and some affirmations written down. That way my week is grounded on those things, not just a busy schedule. Not only do I try to have affirmations written down for the week, I try to write them down daily. And I have my kids write them down. That way we all are building on something that we want to be true for the day. So do I want to be a better mom? Do I want to have more patience? Is my goal next week to be more intentional? I love affirmations. I love teaching my kids about them because when we write them, we can believe in ourselves a little bit more. Number 5 is managing. This is actually what we've been doing, managing the flow of the week. This is where I put it all together. Appointments, homeschool, work, creating content, writing blogs, making sure I'm spending time with the family. This is where I put it all together. I time block where I can, but I always make sure I leave space. Because if I overplan or I overbook our week, it's very overwhelming to me and to my family. Because life with kids, homeschooling, work, and a husband is full. And margin and space is where the grace will live. I don't plan to be perfect, I only plan to be present. And my 5M method allows me to do that. If you're an overwhelmed mom trying to hold it all together and make sure all the pieces fit, you don't need a pretty planner. You just need a rhythm and a routine that works for you. You need something that gives you peace, not pressure. So start with what matters, write it down, and start simple. And give yourself permission to leave space for grace, because trust me, as moms, we need that. So tell me in the comments what's one thing you always plan for each and every week, and what's one thing that you know you need to start planning for. And if you want more real life rhythms and routines and support, hit the subscribe button and follow along as I share everything we do in our home to simplify mom life.